Welcome to another episode of the Bama Beat. I'm your host KJ. I hope y'all had an amazing Thanksgiving, amazing Black Friday. Got what y'all needed. Y'all was safe, all that good stuff. But the time is now. It's the Iron Bowl. You was at the Thanksgiving table with your Auburn family members that were talking trash, talking about Kalen DeBoer and all this going on, and you want to beat Alabama, and Alabama want to beat Auburn. They want to ruin our chances. So I know y'all at that point right now where y'all might even they might even stay if they from out of town to watch the game with you. So it's that time of year. It's the Iron Bowl, and we know what's at stake. And I'm doing this video after the news came out. If y'all don't know, that coach Jamarcus Shepard, the receivers coach for Alabama, is taking the head coaching job at Oregon State. I wanted y'all to know that. I think they will be announcing him next week, but I don't know if he gonna stay with the team throughout the rest of the season or if he gonna leave early to recruit and all that good stuff. I don't know, but that is a concern as far as the receivers we have on the team and the receivers that we have committed. Because usually when a position coach leaves and they have a bond built with the players, some of the players might leave and go to that team because of the bond they have with the coach. So we don't know what players that would be, or even if it would happen. But right now, Coach Shepard will be going to Oregon State to be the head coach. Now to the Auburn game, like I said, we know what's at stake. We know exactly what's at stake. We know how we feel about our team. We know how Auburn feel about us. We know how we feel about Auburn. We know how we feel about Jordan Hare Stadium at night. It is what it is. This is the position you put yourself in to go to the SEC championship game, to go to the playoffs. All that lays in the hands of you beating Auburn, and do your job. That's all you have to do. When it comes to this offense, there's no more time left to make these big leaps. You got to do it now. You cannot lose another game the rest of the way. Whether that's this game, the SEC championship game, the first round, whatever the case may be, you cannot lose again. And I'm just hoping that Ty Simpson, because he did say that he heard the outside noise, people asking what's wrong with him. He said nothing's wrong, and that's cool. And I believe in Ty. I believe in Ryan Williams. I believe in our offense, but they have to show it. You have to go out there playing lights out. You need to go out there preparing, playing good to, have yourself better in the SEC championship game. You got to have yourself playing good to where you can keep building on what you already doing. The run game looked good last week, and we know that. It looked good last week. The passing game, as far as Ty Simpson, no, it didn't. I don't care how many limited snaps he got, limited passes he made. It was not good. So hopefully it's better. Hopefully everybody do their job. Hopefully we can, contain a blitz. Hopefully we can pick up a blitz as a running back. Hopefully we can block people on the edge. Hopefully we can drop back and throw the ball on time and on target once again because we know Ty Simpson can do it. Hopefully we can catch the football. There is no more time to be, we got to figure this out by this game or that game. No, you cannot lose another game, and we all know that. So for the offense, Ron Grubb, Ty Simpson, and everybody else that's going to be on that field, Josh Quavers will not be playing. So we're going to need some, big minutes and big possessions out of, Pritchard and Edwards and players like that at tight end. Josh Quavers is an unsung hero. Nobody really talks about Josh Quavers, but when he get the ball, it's more than likely a first down. When he get the ball, it's more than likely a big play. It's always in a crucial moment he get that ball. He'll score a touchdown. He'll block for you. Things like that. And that's what you want out of a tight end. We got some young guys right now that we're going to need, them to step up in the Iron Bowl. Now, when it comes to defense, you are going against a team that is starting Ashton Daniels. But I do believe it's going to be a 2-quarterback system. And I saw people saying something about Deuce, red shirt. I don't know what complications that is as far as him playing. But I do expect if Ashton not playing good, somebody else will be in the game. But all you have to do is build on what you already doing. This is the most consistent part of the team. Now, I'm hoping that the offense can get to a point where if the defense is lacking a little bit against teams with good offenses that scoring touchdowns and we got to adjust and all that we can keep up, that we can do our part as an offense helping them out as much as they help us out the last month or two. Hopefully that can happen. Because we can't expect our defense to just allow 16 points a game, 13 points a game, especially going into SEC championship play, the playoffs. It's going to be teams with very good offenses. So we need to have their back as much as they have our back. They give us opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Now I'm not saying that I think they're gonna fall off, but I'm saying you can play against better offenses going forward. And I think this game right here, like I said, with any Auburn team, it don't matter who the head coach is, don't matter who the running back, the receivers are. The thing with Auburn, they become superstars. They become a championship team. They become a Super Bowl winning team when they play against Alabama and they at home. You have to quiet that crowd early. You have to go get the quarterback early. You have to stop the running game early. Cam Coleman and those guys, you got to stop them early. I think it's going to be a big game from Xavier Brown to John Lee. John Lee is playing amazing right now. When you don't hear a cornerback's name, that's how you know he's playing an amazing game. When you don't hear his name, when John Lee is out there and you don't hear his name at all, he playing amazing. When Xavier Brown is out there, you don't hear his name besides a pick, he playing amazing. That the more notoriety you get, the more they talking about you as a DB, as in Xavier Brown. There goes Xavier Brown again. Not in a good light. That means you playing bad. We have not been hearing the John Lee name, and he is a freshman. Given the fact that he gave up a 20-yard bomb when his first snap. So I just think as far as the defense, you just got to do what you do. I feel like Bray Hubbard, I feel like Tim Keenan, Deontay Lawson, they got these guys ready now. Like they not walking on eggshells trying to figure out where they need to go, what they need to do. They know exactly what Kane Womack wants, and they going to attack the football. They are doing their job. They have energy. They have confidence. They believe in one another. That's why the defense is looking the way it's looking. And I expect them to do the same thing against Auburn in Jordan-Hare Stadium. Kane Womack, he going to be another name that we've been seeing as far as head coaches. When it comes to Alabama, and people love to talk about, well, Nick Saban not there no more. When that A is on your chest, when that A is right there, and you a coach, you going to get coaching opportunities. Coach Shepard just got a head coaching job as a receivers coach. Now, I believe in Coach Shepard because when I met him at the Cedarian Morgan game and Benjamin Russell, he had a smile on his face then. He had a smile on his face the whole game. When you see him on practice film or game film right before the game is about to start, he got energy. So he going to bring energy and passion. He looks like a player's coach. He has passion. Kane Womack's name was in the Arkansas talks. Kane Womack's name is going to be in a lot of head coaching searches. Even after the SEC stuff happened, his name is going to be there because you have that A on you. The landscape of the college football, they'll tell you all the time, Alabama not this, they not that. They don't have Nick Saban no more, but you want our coaches. It's been like that for a long time. Even now, without Nick Saban, you want our coaches. You don't see all these other coaches of all the other teams that be there for 15 years. They don't get these miraculous head coaching jobs out of nowhere. They don't. When you have that A on you, just know you're going to lose assistants. Just know, for the people that don't believe in Kalen DeBoer and all, when it comes to assistants at Alabama, you are going to get amazing opportunities to be head coaches. And I can't be mad at Coach Shepard for taking a head coaching job. I wouldn't be mad at Kane Womack for taking a head coaching job. Would I be mad at the people that's trying to get him? Yeah. Because everybody want an Alabama coach. So I expect Kane Womack to do a good job again against Auburn. I expect him to do a good job as far as we go. And that's only his trajectory going to keep going up as far as getting a head coaching job. A good head coaching job at that. So that's exactly how it's going to be. Now, like I said, with Auburn, my score prediction is 24-13, 24-14. I think it's going to be a tight game. I would love for our offense to go out there and score 40. But every time I say it, they don't do it. So I'm just going to lay back a little bit. Hopefully it's just a very clean game. No turnovers. Ty Simpson cannot turn the ball over. We cannot fumble the ball. We cannot make mental mistakes to give Auburn life. Like I said, this is a game you cannot lose. You cannot lose against Auburn. There is no way, shape, or form you get into the playoffs if you lose to Auburn. And it is what it is. And I made a video talking about the dominoes that's going to happen as far as if Alabama loses to Auburn. I did the video on TikTok. Y'all can go look at it. But it's not going to be good. People already don't like Kalen DeBoer. No matter what he's doing, good. You know what I'm saying? If he winning against Georgia, winning against Vanderbilt, Tennessee, and looking all good, and then he lose 3 games back-to-back years, Alabama fans don't have patience, man. There's no patience within this organization. The boosters was saying something after the Florida State loss, and now they not talking about nothing. It's nothing they saying. They probably saying something behind closed doors, but they not out loud and proud talking about, well, we need to know. Y'all didn't believe. So people do not believe. That's why I really do hope we get into that playoffs and win a championship with a quarterback that y'all didn't believe in, Ty Simpson, with a head coach y'all don't believe in, and Kellen DeBoer, a defensive coordinator who y'all been saying all year for months. I don't like his defensive scheme. I don't like how he played. He called his defenses. It ain't him. It's the players. The players the ones making him look good. I really do hope we get into that playoffs, and I do believe we can win a championship with this team. And if it happens, it's going to be the way it's going to look in a lot of people's eyes is going to be crazy because people don't believe. To this day, they don't believe. One bad thing happened, one loss, and people, Alabama burning. They think Coach Shepard left because Alabama is burning. They think that's the reason why he left, because the boat about to sink. Okay, cool. So Alabama, go out there and beat Auburn and get ready for the SEC championship game, no matter who that is. I don't want the committee to have to think, oh man, Alabama lost to the SEC champ. No, go out there and beat whoever you play, whether it's Texas A&M or whoever the case may be. Go out there and do your job. You control your own destiny, and that's what you want out of life. You being the reason why you win or lose. Don't put it in nobody else's hands, because that's when you start blaming and saying it's his fault, their fault. No, it's your fault. If you don't beat Auburn, it's your fault. If you don't get into the playoffs, it's your fault. Nobody else's. It's time. There's no more time to be, I hope this offense. No, this offense better have it together. They better. I mean, there's nothing else we can do. There's no more room for error, no more losses, no more, we got to work on that. Yeah, let's work on it as we win it. You win and go work on it. Because if you lose, ain't no more season. Might get a bowl game, ain't no more season. SEC championship game might be the biggest game you play this year. But it's all on you. And tomorrow night at 6:30, I will be live on TikTok. Iron Bowl party. We'll be in there. We'll be live and in effect. And I can't wait to see y'all, man. Roll Tide.